today. It's the National Football League. It's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They are led out by the 15th overall selection in 2019, former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
7-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown. From the 27, Haskins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now it's Haskins.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play action. Haskins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Haskins going to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Haskins pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Patriots 20.
They'll run it. Here's Dillon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. Throw left side complete. That's Parks.
That's good.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, Felton. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Dillon. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 4 yards out. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. This on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Jackson now to return. And he returns this to the 22. So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
to throw on 2nd down. Hunt. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Hunt. And able to find Kirk, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, New England.
On 1st and 10, Hunt. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Simmons there defensively.
Throwing again. Hunt. That's going to be caught by Richardson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 2nd down completion got them 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. From the gun, Hunt. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hunt looking for his running back, and he's got it. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, Hunt. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to have your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Hartman. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He was brought down by Zach Bourne. A gain of a yard.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Good for a Cardinal.
They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Patriots 0.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Haskins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Haskins going to tuck it and run. Here's Haskins, a quick throw out wide. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. From the gun, Haskins. And that is incomplete.
Haskins pass. Incomplete from the contact.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And 7 at the 25-yard line.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Number 32, the ball carrier. Brought down at the
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Cummings. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Off play action. Hunt. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Well, the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 2nd down, Dillon. And he stopped immediately there.
Number 47.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Line of scrimmage.
Okay, 2nd and 1, you get nothing. What now on 3rd and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go. It doesn't matter that they know you're coming. You ought to be able to pick up this short yardage.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run on 1st down. Felton, he'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run with Dillon pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
For the running back. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Felton, and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Dillon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Again, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a carry for Dillon. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Taken down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this set. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Is now to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
It's nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosichan to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. New England trying to get a place on offense, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hunt throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Throwing on first down. Hunt. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Hunt. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cummings. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
A gain of 9.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hunt. It fights him off. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Hunt. And he comes back with one complete. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down. Hunt. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Patriots 3.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it was Dwayne Haskins with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a first and 10. From the gun, Hunt. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Hunt's pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
On second down, it's Cummings. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Hunt. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Hunt going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. On first down, Cummings. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Hunt. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together to watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Patriots 6.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They were losers last week to Carolina, but they've got the lead here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They run again with Dillon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
operating from the gun. Haskins looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll run on 1st down. Felton. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Second and 11 at the 41. From the gun, Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The running back.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. $51 yards on the punt there. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Let's go, defense.
After the sack on 1st down, Haskins throwing right, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Haskins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. There's the stiff arm. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun. Hunt. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
To number 88. An 8-yard pickup. And a Patriot 1st down.
From the gun, Hunt. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cummings. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40.
Operating from the gun. Hunt over the middle to Smith. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Patriot first.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The first down screen pass, good for 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw on second down, Hunt. And incomplete on the deep ball. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
It's third down.
From the gun, Hunt. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hunt. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Hunt. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
New England on third down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Hunt. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
For Cardinals 14, Patriots 9.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Houston set to take over. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Haskins. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This is Dillon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Haskins finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
At the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now it's Dillon. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now Haskins on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 21 yards away. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Rosas to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On first down, Hunt. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
A 50-yard.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Makes the score Cardinals 24, Patriots 9.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So the Patriots now down by 15, 1:53 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Cummings. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Hunt. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
3 plays and
got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. They run once more with Dillon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. On 3rd down, Dillon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
That's 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural. But
I like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that. And I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball.